Crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me, baby? But look at where I ended up. I'm all good already.
You know what's amazing?
It's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody,
All right.
I don't know this song, but I like it. Keep it going. Keep it going until some more people come on.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now.
All right.
Okay. Who is that? I sounds familiar.
Dua Lipa. And actually, she has a lot of pretty good songs that people don't realize it's her. You know, I really brought it into the 2020s. Which is,
You did. You went into the 70s and 80s and 90s and 2000s.
yeah, I'm pretty sure, Nick, like moving.
You went to the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and today.
I think moving forward, I'm just going to mix it up, like, because I hate to say this, but I've been alive for 5 decades.
Let's get one thing straight. You don't hate to say anything, Karen.
Oh my God, you're you know what? You are delightfully pleasant today. I have to tell you.
Okay, go. So anyway, what happened?
By the way, I had a doctor once write that in a gynecologist write that in my patient notes, and my other doctor is like, I have to show you the nicest comments I've ever seen in a medical chart. And so she turned the monitor and showed me, and it said I was delightfully pleasant.
Was that under things that might be wrong with you? Under the doctor chart?
No,
was that a doc?
She
what
thought
chart was that?
She thought it was the coolest thing. My gynecologist.
Who was it? Oh, your gyne. Oh my God. Okay, moving on. I hope she was talking about your personality. That's all I hope.
It was a he. Okay, so moving on.
In that case, I really hope he was talking about your personality. So I want to bring up something that's a little disturbing before we went live.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I'm going to bring this up. I before we went live, I mentioned something about the Lion King, and Karen had no idea what I was talking about.
You're reading a quote, and I was like, I don't know those people.
Because she has never seen the Lion King.
It's not only that I have something to tell you. It's not that I've never seen just the Lion King. I've never really seen a Disney movie.
Yeah, but I don't care if you've never seen another Disney movie, right?
Like, I don't care Disney stories.
I don't care if you've never seen Toy Story. I don't care if you've never seen Cinderella. I care if you haven't seen what is hands down the best Disney movie ever made, ever.
Okay,
I'm concerned for you.
I'm in Dallas. I'm in Dallas right now. I'm going wedding dress shopping with my stepdaughter this weekend.
By the way, don't cheat and watch the new Jon Favreau live action one, which is garbage. Watch the original Lion King. I can't believe it, because you know it's funny. Like, it's not just a kid. It's not like a kid's movie. Hakuna Matata. You don't know that song?
Well, my dad's boat was named Hakuna Matata.
Did you want to hear a funny story? So, like,
can I tell you something tragic in my world?
No, but hold on. Before you say something tragic, look. Oh, that is tragic.
Do you guys know how important these glasses are to me? And I can't fix them. Like,
that's very true.
They're like broken. I mean, I had to go to CVS and get these, or I could walk around like this all day. But
yeah,
I cried. Like, I cried. These have served me so well. So these are my CVS readers, but they're kind of cute.
Yeah, the CVS ones are good. I have to go to the eye doctor and get a couple new pair of glasses.
Well, Karen Shawley, my right arm and left lung, she actually went to my house yesterday morning and FedExed a pair of glasses to me today.
Oh, that's super nice of her.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know, like, the first day I was team leader, my glasses broke in half.
Oh my God, that's like not a good day.
Yeah, and I was like, I literally can't see, so I can't make calls. Sorry, gotta go, bye. No.
It is. I was so blind yesterday. I was off all day. I couldn't, it was terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I want to just let everybody know that here's a new way for you guys to keep up with who's going to be on Command Your Morning Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You guys can text me at this number,
What?
It's not my real phone number.
No,
Don't
I'm
worry.
interested to hear what you're about to. You are enrolling a program that I was not made aware of.
Yeah, well, you can do the same thing. So this is a number that you guys can text me. I can text you back, but the cool thing about it is it's not my actual cell phone. Like, you can't call the number, but it's a great way for me to like let you guys know who our guests are, if there's any cool things that you should be aware of that's happening within the group. I have people texting me to let them know when we do our clubhouses. So if you text 248-870-3007, I will let you know, not all the time, like maybe on Mondays, right? Who's coming up on Command Your Morning for the week. So you know when there's awesome guests, because a lot of people miss them. So just text that number. You don't have to put it in your phone, text it. And then it'll ask you to put it in your phone. So then you can keep up with
Well, I'm gonna put out a nomination form too, that people can nominate someone to be a guest on our show.
Oh, that's true too.
Yeah, so that's coming out too. So everyone, don't panic; it's about to come out.
Yeah, so I want you guys to take that number because you'll be able to keep up with what we're doing, which will be awesome. And I have one other thing I want to talk about that is that's actually really fun.
What?
This is the agent feud that's happening at Family Reunion. Did I tell you about this?
Okay, I think this is brilliant.
Yeah. So Jason, Tristan, and myself had a call the other day. Jason Abrams. They're doing at Family Reunion. They're doing what's called Agent Feud. So it's essentially a take on Family Feud. And so they need you guys to go to bit.ly.com/Agent Feud and submit a question. A question that you would hear on Family Feud, but towards realtors. Like, let me give an example. What's the number one thing you might find in an agent's car? Right? Don't ask questions. Don't ask questions like, what are the top 10 things? Just like, or what's the worst smell what's the worst thing you could smell in a listing? Or
I can't pee.
Yeah. What's the most annoying things your clients can do when you're seeing properties, right? And then once we get all the questions, then we're going to put the questions out there and have everyone answer the questions. So then we can have, the survey says, you know what I mean? So,
oh my God, that is so fun.
Yeah.
I did a Family Feud as a team leader in Denver, and we had I still have it somewhere. I have to put it on the team leader page. It is so fun.
So I was saying to Liz, who's the events planner, because they alluded to the fact that we could host this, Tristan and I, but we'd have to fly to Austin. And I'm like, I'm not sure.
And will not let that happen.
No, she actually is okay with it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she's like, because KW has been actually really good with.
They have. I was going to meet with Jason, and he said we have to stay like far away.
But I'm worried about. I'm not sure. That's the only thing.
I don't know why you wouldn't do it, Nick. They'll make it safe. Like, they've all been very safe.
Getting on the plane, the whole thing before getting there, and then when I get home,
first class, you always do. Then you're like really alone.
Oh, first class. Yes, you're right.
You get more space. Fly first class on a 777 because you get the pods.
All right. Yeah, I'll think about it. But go to bit.ly.com/Asian Feud and submit a question. And then when we get 250 questions, we're going to put those questions out there. We're going to ask everyone to answer them. And then we'll have a lot of answers. So when they say the survey says, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay, I'm going to private message you the nomination link for a guest, because this thing is like not letting me participate because I'm not controlling this whole thing today. And so it's really stressing me out. But if you could post that, people can just nominate a guest to be on the show.
Are you being
I'm really uncomfortable right now?
Okay, first of all, I have to make this into a bit.ly, Karen, because this link is way too long that they won't be able to. They won't be able to. So what is this? Nominate?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do it real fast. Nominate. Okay, nominate. I'm gonna call it CYM nominations. And let's save that. Copy. Okay, so if you want to nominate a a person, that's not the one. If you want to nominate a person to be on the show, nominate, go to this link.
Yep. And then I'll have you text me that link back because that would be awesome so I can share it too. So, because there are people that we don't know, like we don't know everybody. And we try to be very purposeful of getting people from all the different regions and stuff. You know, we don't want to load the Midwest because we are Midwesterners.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't have a Midwesterner on today.
No, but we do have quite a few because it's like my main sphere.
Yeah. Well, next week I booked Nikki Klein for Friday.
I'm so excited for that. And we've got an East Coast next on Monday, Scott Taylor, OPF3 Market Centers. So he's a good friend of mine, pretty fun guy. Fun guy.
He's a fun guy. He's a mushroom. He's a fun guy. Oh, can I just do one thing before we continue? First of all, go to that bit.ly.com/CYM nominations to nominate someone to be on our show. But I just want to talk about this book I'm reading right now. I posted it on Facebook. It was recommended first to me by Gary and then second to me by Jay Papasan. It's called Dark Matter.
You have friends now?
I mean, we text.
Okay, cool. All right, what now?
Or more like I text and I never get a response. That's more like what it is.
No, that's me and you.
No, right. Yeah. No, I don't. I have his number, but I use it very sparingly. But when he was on the LCA 2021, we talked about this because Gary recommended it to me because Gary's a Ready Player One fan, and he's like, if you like Ready Player One, you'll like Dark Matter, and if you like science fiction / multi-universe type, but you can't say that. You can't make that face when two of the smartest guys in the world recommended the book.
Oh, did I make a face?
Yeah, you're like, no.
I know, I'm just kidding. Botox hasn't kicked in yet. My last.
I cannot put this book down. I have to force myself to go to sleep at night. It's so incredibly good. So definitely check it out. And it's fiction. I'm not reading. First of all, I'm not reading any leadership books anymore. I'm done. I'm in such a better mood now that I'm reading fiction. I can't even tell you.
I think this week I'm much happier to hear your mood because it is important. It is. Your mood. Your good mood is important to me. Trust me.
You know what, Karen? Don't talk to me like that. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Here again is the problem. Okay, moving on. I'm going to ask for a quick prayer moment. Yeah, I really like. Mo Anderson is in the hospital with a COVID rash, a severe rash as a result from having COVID, and she's in a lot of pain. She has the best doctors ever helping her at University of Oklahoma. No calls, no texts, no emails, no nothing. Please, nothing. Let her be. Respect that too from her family. But I just am asking everybody to say a prayer for her, that she is relieved from major pain and comfort, and she has a full recovery because she's my heart in KW. So it's very important.
I mean, we didn't know that one of this. I mean, here's the thing with COVID, right? A lot of people don't take this into consideration. We don't know all of the side effects or long-term effects of this, right? Mo has a rash down her arm that looks like a 3rd-degree burn, and it's from COVID. And she says her whole body, you were telling me, her whole body feels like it's on fire, right? Like these are things that are happening every single day. We don't know what exactly is going to happen with COVID, what all the side effects are, what all the symptoms are. And so I'm just going to say this, and I don't want it to be political. If you're not going out with a mask on, just put it on for somebody else, not for yourself.
Well,
because now we have Mo, who is the heart and soul of our company, in her 80s, suffering from this, and we just need to do it for people like her. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, to pile it on too, there's no hospital rooms available for her, so that she's in like a makeshift room in the ER. I mean, it's she deserves better than that. So that's all I'm going to say about that. Just say a prayer. We could all take a moment today and just root for her. It would mean.
And by the way, if you wear a cool KW mask, you're going out and you're self-promoting yourself. What's the website? Brokermask.com. Go get them.
I think it's Happy New Year or something. You get 30% off. So, the masks are a big hit. That company is a friend of mine, and so it's been cool to watch their business explode. Okay,
All right, so what are we going to do today? Oh, here we go, baby. Here we go. Let's bring her on.
Can I play some music?
She wins the award for most times on our show.
She's our all-time record setter.
Don't start caring about me now.
I like this one.
We're changing it up. We're bringing it to more your generation.
Turned it off?
I did. It's off.
Those glasses are
I really need those. Where did you get those?
These I got from Amazon. These are blue light glasses.
Blue light.
Yeah, I get bad migraine.
Do you have another light you can turn on?
I need the big. We got to turn her towards the window. We got to turn her towards the window.
I don't want
go towards the corner.
Let the light come in.
Corner there. Yeah, this Lauren, the other way, towards the corner, the other way.
We'll get her later. We'll get her later, Nick.
Lauren, can you lower the blinds behind you? I can't see.
Do you want me to lower?
Yes. Light is very shining in.
I'm going to teach you what KW taught me, which was very helpful. Mark, I'm not going to give Mark King much credit because we like to give each other.
No, the other way.
There you go.
There we go. Yes. So much
you
better.
never really want light behind you because that takes away from the light in front of you. And when Mark King taught me one of the best when I was doing Mega Camp, this was something was so simple, and I was grateful for Mark forever. I'll never tell him though that I'm grateful for it. But turn up the brightness on your screen.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Does it do anything? Am I getting brighter or no?
No, but you should turn that light off next to you. Anyway, if anybody wants to know how to do it.
It's not working, Lauren. It's not working. That's
better. That's better.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, you always want the light in front. Think about a TV studio, right? They're always above, way in front of you.
Yeah, this room is not very good for this.
Moving on.
There's only one tiny recessed light.
So, Lauren, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. How are you guys? I feel like it's been a little while since I've seen both of you.
We used to text all the time.
I know. You went dark on us.
You know the problem was? The Lucido group was busy doing 900 million in volume. They didn't have time to text us anymore.
You sell more real estate on your team than most KW offices sell times 5.
Right, they were too busy selling 2,444 homes. They don't have time to text their friends anymore.
That's true.
No, that is not true. I'm not even selling. I'm not even an agent.
Lauren, I have nothing to do with that. Lauren, can we talk about? Was that a record for you guys? Is that your biggest year ever, or no?
This was a record-breaking year. Yes, it was a record-breaking year.
In what sense?
It was record-breaking by volume. I think it was record-breaking on all accounts.
By the way, your mom, Tracy. We know we love you too. We're just joking. But congratulations. Your mom's like, that's not true. We love you guys.
We know. No, we do. I love all the Lucidos.
Love them.
So you probably love the one who you haven't met the most. He's the one who's not in real estate.
Okay, so it's just shy of 900 million. I don't know the exact number, but Lauren was very specific.
896. I brought it up so I would know. I would be able to rattle off the exact number you asked.
Lauren, you did set a standard for us, though. When you sent over all your notes before the first time, is actually when I 100% fell in love with you. I was like, this girl has got it together.
Thank you. I try to be. I try to prepare myself and Bob. I don't know if Bob's watching. He might be already
watching.
I have a question.
He might be. 2020. If there was one thing in 2020 that I'm impressed or surprised about, it's that Bob Lucido can get on Zooms on his own. So I'm very proud of him for that. So he might be on there.
Oh, sorry. I have a question. Whenever I talk to you or your brother, or whenever we see Bob or your mom, I guess your whole family then. I'm just going through the whole list. You guys always seem so relaxed, right? And I guess that's a good thing. But I mean, when you do volume at that level, there's going to be more. There's going to be higher. There's got to be higher stress level, right? Or maybe there's not. I don't know. It just seems like everything is so put together and calm, cool, and collected.
Well, they had to get that way. That's when you establish as things go along and you're like, oh, we have a hole here. That's why growth is fun. when people say we're going to wait to get growth or we're going to do this and then we're going to grow, no, you grow because you figure out all the gaps as you go.
Yeah, I mean, well, the fact, Nick, what you just said, I'm like, and I'm not normally speechless, but I'm like at a loss for words a little bit, because that, I mean, we don't always have it all. This is hard, so it's not something like we're working towards it every day, but it's good to hear that we appear, what word did you use? Relaxed, I think. Did you say relaxed?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, calm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think relaxed is ever a word anyone's used.
I don't think anyone in Lucido has that.
Tracy probably more.
Your mom is definitely the more direct, serious one.
She's more relaxed, and she's more, she does everything with such grace. She's like my grandma, her mom had the most, I never heard her raise her voice. Every situation, she was always very calm and very level-headed and I guess like relaxed about it.
Like Nick.
Got that from her.
Well, here's another thing, right? So like your team, the main people in leadership, you, your brother, your mom, your dad, you're a family, right? And
Jack, yeah. So, and sorry not to cut you off. So Jack,
well, hold on one second. I just want to. Well, this is the point I'm trying to make is like, it's really hard for a family to work together and play together, and especially when they work together to create such a huge organization, right? Like And I worked with my mom for a long time. It was really hard. And now that I don't work with my mom, we have a much better relationship. But you guys are all so good at what you do, and it works, right? And so
they found their seat.
How do you guys make that work?
Well, I have a question. I have a simple question.
I just asked a question. So maybe you could ask your question after mine. Would that work for you?
Yeah, I mean,
you all sound like us on our calls. I mean, we definitely, there are a lot of personalities within just, the four of us, Bob, Tracy, my brother, Robert, and myself. Jack is also in leaderships, and he's also family. So he's my mom's brother, and he embodies that grace and level-headedness and just always very calm, cool, and collected. He embodies that for my grandmother as well. So if we didn't have him on board with us, wouldn't be able to do, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing. We also have leadership who's not our family members. So Carol Delgado and Andrea.
Oh, I love her.
They're both like amazing. I literally, when y'all were talking about the nomination form, I'm like jotting down people here. I think Jack would be great, and Carol and Andrea. They bring the non-blood related dynamic, but we're all family. We call all of our partners family. We're one big, call it the Lucido real estate family. So it is very family oriented. But I think that we have a coach. Who has, we have the most amazing coach. He has the utmost patience and grace with dealing with us. I'm sure, I don't know, his name is Sajag. I'm not sure if he's listening to this, but he's probably giggling when Nick said that we all are very relaxed.
Wait, we know him, right?
We do. We know Sajag. I met him at a bar in Cleveland at family reunion a long time ago, but I think you are a very intense family, because you have to be to have the success that you have, and college sports, and like, trust me, like I don't know if I'd call it relaxed, but
the impression is that
that they're all got it together, right? So let me ask you. You said you have one family member, and you have a brother that's involved, and then Robert, and then you have another brother.
Yes, the youngest.
He's
not involved.
Does he like not come to family dinners or holiday meals? Because
he does, and I'm very proud of us for Thanksgiving and Christmas. It wasn't it wasn't work talk. We had holidays at home with just us and the dogs, and it wasn't all work talk. But no, he's he's in law school. He's finishing his last semester. He actually went back up. His girlfriend lives in Rhode Island, so he went back up there. And I'm pretty sure he's moving back up there. He got a job, so we're very proud of him. He is going to be moving up there after he graduates. So Bob is not too keen on that. He keeps trying to get them to, move down here. But she bought Rhode Island, and it's beautiful. And I'm super proud of him. He's involved. He'll give us suggestions. Like, I can't believe you guys don't have. He's very by the books.
Well, he's a lawyer, so we hope so. I hope so.
Yeah, I think maybe maybe one day eventually he'll probably be a little bit more involved.
Okay, so I have your YouTube question, your YouTube video, the one that went viral. How many viewers did you guys end up getting on it?
Oh my goodness, I should know this. Was
that the one with Bob playing tennis?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find it and post the link.
It was an obscene amount, and it was pretty much like overnight, like in the first day. Bob didn't really know what it was. I just told him that, we're going to be shooting this video. I think that it'll be good for exposure. It's something a little bit different from what people are used to from you. Just trust me. And he was like, what? It's tennis. It's at the house. What? And so we got out there, and he was like, I don't know what this is, but I trust my daughter, so this is the reason why I'm doing it.
You guys have done an amazing job because you've got great looks on it. Like, you've done such a good job. And what are you going to do differently? Like, what are you adding to your repertoire for 2021?
So we have a couple of ideas and projects in the works. I think always trying. So for us, we have our company, our team. We have so many, we have so many different locations, so many types of, we have all these different divisions, and we work with first-time buyers. We have a senior division. So our clientele is very, very broad, very diverse. So when it comes to creating content that will attract and appeal our whole audience. It's, I don't want to say tricky, but it's
strategic, right?
Yeah.
Who does your videos? Because your videos are so good, and your channel looks amazing. I'm looking at it right now. Who does your videos for you?
We have an amazing videographer, Pat Beasing. I think he's on. I think I saw a comment pop up. Pat is great. He's our staff videographer. He has actually a background in, like, he filmed like television shows, so like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, like that type of stuff. So coming to real estate and shooting Bob Lucido talking about houses is very different from filming Kim Kardashian. But
I think the two would be very similar, actually.
I do think
I would probably be able to give you the insider scoop, but he's great. He dove right in, and he's very involved in our team, in our meetings and Zooms, and on all of the forums and lab coat agents. He's a great team. He's a great team player, and really our whole marketing department. We wouldn't be where we are without all of the. Of the marketing squad. So I'm very fortunate. And
I just want to say that, you being on this show 4 or 5 times, I'm sure that really helped skyrocket.
I'm pretty sure that is the clutch catalyst thing.
You must have at least added to 2 or 3 referrals, at least.
People know who I am. People know who I am. Even a couple months ago, someone mentioned something about me, about me coming on the show because I was trying to find a boyfriend or something. I was like, no, that's actually not what happened at all.
Can I just say something? I'm going to just say, and this might be you, maybe they do ask you, KWRI needs to love on Lauren a little bit more. They need to bring Lauren on shows. They need to bring Lauren to Connect. They need to put Lauren on Family Reunion. I mean, talk about your marketing. You're the marketing VP for the biggest team in our company. I don't see Lauren on Connect. I don't see Lauren on Mega Camp breakouts. What's going on, Jason and Josh? What's going on? Let's get it going. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. What do you think, Karen?
I agree. I think that the team behind the team is such a key component of anyone's success that you have to acknowledge and find out what they're doing. Because I'll tell you, like, mega agents don't know how anything works. They just go do what they're doing best. They just go meet with clients and they go make more money for everybody. But the team that runs and operates the team is
saying
key.
Let's start a hashtag I'm with Lauren. And
hashtag Lauren, how is Command Your Morning dating service? Have we found the love of your life yet?
Yeah,
I actually am, and I can't even remember. I was dating someone when I came on.
You had just broken
up. Anyway, I'm good. I met he actually works in
you met somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
He's very different from me. He's very
okay. This time it's not a 4-legged fur baby. It's an actual human.
No, she's actually right underneath. She's right underneath me here. No, this is she'll forever be the love of my life. All of my dogs will be.
I'm with you. So what's your team goal this year? Like, are you reading any books? I know Nick's anti-leadership books right now, but
no, I'm not anti-leadership books.
How are you going to stay learning based?
I'm reading like 3 books. So with me, I have a little bit of ADD where I like to do multiple things at multiple times. And when I was younger and more, I don't want to say maybe naive, I used to think that, I can multitask. That means that I'm like great at, like that's a good thing. And as I've gotten older, I've realized that doing multiple things a little bit or like doing multiple things semi-well is not as efficient or effective as like focusing on one thing and doing it really well and then finishing it and then moving on. So I'm the 12-week year is one that I'm reading, and I'm also my next one is Hook Point.
Brendan King. I have that to read. That's on my list.
Yes,
you guys should get Brendan Kane to do a mastermind with your team.
That would be awesome. Well, the one I think there were 2 of them. Well, one was with Lab Coat Agents.
Well, one was Lab Coats, one was Gary's Top 100.
Yeah, and then that one was because you had Bob texting me the whole time on Gary's. Bob's texting me, and that if Bob is texting me about something social media, that it's got to be good.
Well, by the way, Brendan Kane and KW have a deal on both of his books right now. You can get both the 1 million followers and Hook Point for $12.95. I'm going to put the link up right here.
No way.
Yeah. Let me just throw it in here. It's kw.hookpoint.com. Yeah. If you go to kw.hookpoint.com, you can get 1 million followers and Hook Point for $12.95. It's pretty sweet for KW.
That's a great deal. I mean, you can
That's really cool.
$12.95 these days.
God, Nick knows all the deals. I'm telling you. And Nick had Brendan Kane send me a lot of books, so that I felt really special there too. So Lauren, the swag. Let's talk swag bags because you guys are the king of them. Because I still use all my stuff.
I love that.
Well, yeah, that cup behind you, I love it because it's kind of Tiffany blue, the one that you sent me. Mm-hmm.
Oh, this one? Yeah. This is my coffee one, and then this is my one for water.
Yeah, it's really cool. So are you guys looking to increase your sales, or what is the expectation of the market in Baltimore area? Because a lot of people, the gap widened from producers, like people had record years. To all the top producers I find had record years, and then the gap was widening for people who relented and didn't move forward. Are you looking to sell more homes or capture more markets or expand to more cities? Like, what's the Lucido plan?
Always, yes. I mean, we're always looking. So the answer is yes, 1,000% yes. We're always looking to grow and expand and improve ourselves, improve our services. We're always looking to we're never settled.
Okay.
We look to expand strategically. So when we first when we first came to KW, we didn't know about expansion, that was a thing. So we had a vision to expand. One of the key reasons why Bob and Tracy chose KW was because they wanted to grow and build a team, and open, grow outside of our market. So we expanded. We really were doing expansion before we were officially doing expansion outside of Maryland, because we expanded with our multiple mega agent offices. And when we first started actual, expansion into other states at the very beginning, we were in all of these different markets, all these different locations. We were, expanding, and we thought, we were honored that people wanted to be partnered with us, but it wasn't done strategically. So we had we circled back and really had to, we had to close.
Well, sometimes you got to break down to rebuild, because people, if the foundation isn't solid, you can't then grow on top of it. And I just had that conversation yesterday with a rainmaker on a team. Like, hey, it's time to take a step back. Let's get that straight and then go.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we did. We closed some locations. We reevaluated everything and came up with, had a plan. And that's where, Jack comes in, and that's his, when he came on board with us, he came on board and he was solely for expansion. So he was our expansion director at first. And then that evolved into now he's overseeing, running, the entire operation. But we look to expand with, strategically. So we're looking for people who are going to be a good fit. That's the most important part. We look at the type of market, and there's different figures that we're looking at when we enter a market, or in order for us to enter a market for it to make sense. And then, but like I said, the biggest thing is that they're a good fit, that they're fit for our culture, because that's something that you can't. Andrea said this yesterday or the other day on a call, and I think it's so true. You always, the non-negotiable is the culture, because you can train around, you can train for skill level. You can help someone improve their sales, grow their business. You can't, if they're not a good fit for the culture, they're not just, that's just not going to be a good fit. You can't.
Yeah, it also goes with, too, are your values in alignment? Because if the values aren't in alignment, they're not going to be a great representation of what you want to move forward with also.
Right. And that's the thing. And when we, I think that really just any growth, whether it's expansion, or you're just growing your team,
or dating,
or dating. Yeah. You have to, exactly. You have to have standards, and you can't waver on. You have to know who you are and what you want, what you stand for, and you can't waver on that. Because if you waver on that, then the next person you bring on, or isn't gonna be able to embody and represent you, your team, your values. And then the people that they recruit aren't going to be able to do that. So then you end up watering down who you are. So for us, that's the key thing, that when Carol and Andrea, when they're recruiting and looking for partners to come on board with us, culture and that that good fit, the shared values is really the biggest thing.
It's really cool to see.
Yeah, and we actually, I'm super excited. We just this morning announced we are launching our second location in Canada. So
where?
In Toronto.
Okay, are you in Montreal? Because Montreal is like one of my favorite cities in the world.
We are not yet, but if you have any connections in Montreal that you think would be a good fit,
interesting,
to connect them with Carol and Andrea. And actually, anyone, not to do a shameless plug, but actually that's my job, so I'm going to do it. If you want to have a conversation, or talk about potentially partnering or just expanding, growing your business, shoot me a direct message, and I can connect you with Carol and Andrea. Or you can just send an email to expansion@lucidoagency.com. Sorry, shameless.
No, you're awesome.
No, totally fine.
We all plugged today. I plugged masks today. Nick is plugging his.
I love your masks, by the way. I wore them on my. I need to order some more. On my morning walks, and I had a couple people stop me and ask me if I'm in real estate.
Right. So
no,
it is.
You are technically.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course, the answer is always yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
so, but that's why people have him as a talking point. Actually, one of my friends is a physician. He's a physician, and he just sent me a picture. He just sent me a picture of him wearing.
Nice. I love my KW masks.
I love it, and I also love it because it's not like too in your face, and like I like the different patterns, so I would kind of pair them.
I know. I think I'm gonna do a spring line. I think we need a spring line.
Did you design them?
Yeah.
I love that.
Thanks.
Yeah. I love them.
Lauren, we need to be in business together because we could like dominate everything and the tennis court, but we really could do everything amazing together. So
they're opening up a team in Toronto, so go ahead.
Yeah.
Toronto's not that far.
Or maybe even we don't have anywhere in Illinois yet.
You don't. No.
So maybe 2021 will be the year. Isn't it crazy to think? Because I was this morning I was brushing my teeth and I was trying to think of when the first Command Your Morning, like when it was, and it was July 31st. So isn't it crazy to think a year ago? I didn't know. I feel like I've known you guys for forever.
Is that when our first show was? Nick, was that our first show?
Well,
yeah, well, Nick, you and I had connected, connected before, but I feel like the Command Your Morning. I feel like it was like we.
I'll have to check and see when it was. I honestly can't remember.
I looked and I'm pretty sure it was July. It was like July 30th or July 31st.
Possibly.
Okay. I'm 95%.
There's also a coupon code. So the coupon, as my mother would say, because everything's a coupon. I think it says use the code HELLO2021 and you get 30% off. We sold out of the 50 packs, so the 10 packs are 30% off. HELLO2021. Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Karen, was that your idea?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I had a friend who was doing the mask, and I'm like, I want to make a line. So, and then I have all these other ideas. I don't have that much time. It's not my 20%. So I have my business manager, Star. She runs a lot of it for me.
Your 20% is not thinking of ideas or not implementing them?
That's not like the mask isn't but I need it. You know what it was? Well, every time we create something, it's out of a problem. And I was so tired of washing masks, hanging on my lipstick. Like this lipstick will last me 12 hours. I'd have makeup everywhere. Like it became so ridiculous that I was talking to one of my girlfriends about how she has a safety company and she lives in LA and they're very entrepreneurial. And so she said, why don't you do a line? I'm like, okay. And I've known her since kindergarten. So I said, I trust her. And I put up quite a bit of money to do it just because, but I felt like if I found such a serious need for them, then other people might too, because for showings and listings. So now in my group, we're doing, I'm going to do baskets, a little packet of 10 pack and shoe booties. So you can put them in sellers' homes. Yeah, so it's showings happening that people are safe.
That's so smart. I love that. We should definitely. I love the idea of a spring line. We should definitely. So
okay, you can help me.
Graphic designer.
Yeah. You want to help me?
Yeah, we are. Okay. Our designers are. I'm going to brag on them a little bit. They are amazing, and I'm sure Shannon and Paige would love to give some.
You should do Lucido mask.
We talked about that and we went back and forth. And at first, in the beginning, I didn't want it. When masks were newer. Didn't want it to come off as insensitive because the reason why people were wearing masks, I didn't want to come off as I'm like all about I'm shameless over here, but I didn't.
We have to wear them if we have to wear them.
At first,
but now it's fine. Yeah, I didn't.
At first, I wanted to make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Like we were for lab coat agents, we were hesitant at first, but now I think we might do it. You know,
did you call my guy back?
No, I it's not my 20%, Karen. No. I'm saying. I'll get to it. It's not like, I it would be nice to have LCA masks. It's just, it's not like necessary, but
I just found the tennis video, sorry to squirrel over here, but like that's a peek in my brain. The tennis video had 146,000 views.
Can you post that link? Post that link, girl.
Yes, I will.
Yeah. Post that link, girl. Anyway, so what's we got to wrap up in a minute, but Lauren, what do you guys really like shooting for this year? Like, what are some priorities?
Priorities, company or marketing or just in general. I'll just whatever. We're always looking. So we're always looking to expand strategically and find partners that we can, that we can partner with and we can help, because our clients aren't just buyers, sellers, people, the consumers we work with. Our clients, customers are also our partners. So the agents who, the agents on our team. So to continue to help others with their real estate needs, buyers, sellers, and our agents, help them grow their businesses, expand and bring the Lucido difference to new markets, continue to expand outside of the United States, which we are very excited, like I said a couple minutes ago, with Toronto. And
where's next? Where's around the world? Because I do like people around the world.
Yeah, you're gonna go to France or Europe or
Italy.
something?
Italy is definitely on. I don't know if it would be. I don't know if Italy is a 2021 plan, but Italy is on Bob's vision board. Really, all of our vision boards. I would love to go to expand somewhere tropical. I mean, we already have. We have awesome locations in
what about Hawaii?
Yeah, that would be pretty nice. I also am very excited. So Bob, pre-COVID, when in-person events were a thing, Bob would travel. Bob would be invited to go speak at, market centers all over and seminars and whatnot. And then COVID happened. So he hasn't been, that's all been on pause, but I am excited for that to pick up again once travel becomes safe, and again once it's safe, and I would love to join him on those ventures and talk about.
Yeah, when it's safe, I would just open teams in places where I want to go.
Yeah,
like that's the bar. We don't really want to go there, but we're gonna go there.
Most important, I mean, the climate and beautiful locations are obviously, like, that would be ideal. But again, it's the people that we're looking to partner with. And I think that the most, the coolest thing, and I always just use this word cool, but I think it's such a lame word, but I can't, I think it's so cool that being with KW has allowed us to expand. And I've gotten to know, I've gotten to know these people like you, Karen. Like, I've never met you in person, but I feel like I know you. And it's
like best friends.
So many of our partners. And
Karen's like, we're best friends.
We are. And with our expansion partners, it's like that. There's some of them, especially partners who've come on board this past year, that I haven't had the opportunity or chance to meet in person, but I feel like I know them, and it's so rewarding to be able to create these relationships with these people who share common interests, but at the same time are sort of very different and have all different experiences, different lives. And I just it's so rewarding to be able to be a part of that and interact and engage with these people. And they're so inspiring, and hearing them talk about their vision and their goals and how they're how appreciative they are of what we are providing for them to be able to help them grow their businesses and grow their partners' businesses. And I think that I never thought that I never imagined that one day, when I'm 31 years old, that this is what I would be doing. But
it's massive.
Yeah, it's really neat, and I'm so thankful to be able to do that. And I'm excited to continue to grow and expand. And hopefully, once COVID is over, we can have that tennis tournament that we talked about last.
I am ready. We got to start planning it now, though. I'm thinking August.
I think we make it like a fundraiser.
Yeah.
And we have
for charity, for sure.
I have an idea. Until it's safe to do it in person, Karen, you have an Oculus headset.
I do.
VR. I have an Oculus VR headset. Lauren, get an Oculus VR headset, and we'll have a charity tennis tournament.
There's not a tennis game on there, Nick. There's not tennis on there. I've looked.
Like we kind of.
What?
No.
Are you saying that Oculus
Does
VR
not have a
has
tennis game.
No tennis game.
We should make one.
I remember when I used to play Wii tennis on Nintendo Wii. That was super fun.
Oh my
I just
God,
want to
so fun.
say before we wrap up.
Okay.
Well, so first of all, someone's asking. I mean, I know the answer, but how long you've been with Keller Williams for? How long?
Actually, it was what's today, the 15th. I'm pretty sure it was January 6th or 2014.
No, the team.
How long have I been with the team?
No, how long has the team been at KW?
Yeah, January
2014. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
2014? I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah.
6 years, not that long. And you want to know how they got to where they are? They read a book called The Millionaire Real Estate Agent. They just followed that model, which
Bob
that doesn't work.
Bob will say that when we were with Remax, Bob would, and Bob, there's videos, footage of him saying this all different locations at events. He would meet with people, agents, about joining our team. This is when we were with Remax, and he would give them the Millionaire Real Estate Agent book, and he'd say, "Here's this is a great book. You should read this." And then, later,
when people say, "I tried to read it, it's so boring."
Well,
I had to read it 9 times.
You don't read it you're not reading it like a novel. It's not for it's not like it's something you use, you pull off the shelf and you reference. It's one of those books that in college. Highlight.
Go ahead. No, I just want to say before we wrap up that, and I mean this truthfully, you guys are like some of the most humble people I've ever met. Like, you guys are doing almost $1 billion in sales, and you are grounded, and you care about others, and your mission is to help people first. And, too many people in this industry are up on their high horse. They don't have time for others. They think that,
and you're friendly.
They think they don't need to learn. And you guys are the complete opposite of that. So I just want to say thank you for being awesome and kind and humble and willing to help everyone and never asking for anything in return. So that's why I'm saying put Lauren on a panel at family reunion. Let's go.
All right, listen, we got to go. I got to jump off. We're going to play some music. We're out.
I have to go too. I have to go too, Karen. So I got stuff to do also.
Okay.
Friday. I also want to say I'm very proud. I hope Bob was watching. If not, I'm going to make him watch it. We did not talk about mimosas or drinks or anything one time.
Yet.
You're right about that.
Did you have a mimosa this morning? Oh, crap. Oh, man, I can't believe it.
All right, bye, everybody.
We'll see you Monday. Have a nice
Friday weekend.
Bye.